They said she was an old, useless woman. No dignity, no value, no power. Just worn sandals and a torn old handbag for a while. She let them think that because when you are 72, people think you are weak. But sometimes the best way to catch a snake is to pretend you are the grass. Her name was Mama Agnes. Once, she was one of the best chefs in Accra. She had cooked for rich people, for big parties. But now she was retired. Her son's wife, Emma, thought she was just an old woman who should be thankful for any kindness. But what Emma did not know was this. The beautiful house they lived in once belonged to Mama Agnes. It all started one rainy Tuesday morning. Mama Agnes was in her small flat in Atabraka, drinking ginger tea, listening to old highlife music. Then her phone rang. It was her only son, Kwame Ma, he said, voice sounding strange. "How are you?" She knew at once. When a child starts a call with that tight voice, something is coming. "I'm fine," she answered. "What is it?" He hesitated. "Emma thinks. Should come stay with us. Just for a while now." That surprised her. "AMA never did anything for her sake," Kwame continued. "Your flat is not safe now, and you were sick." Sick. Mama Agnes smiled to herself. 2 weeks ago, she had a small cold. Since then, she had been waking early, watering her plants, taking her morning walks, but she said nothing. "Well," she answered softly, "if it's no trouble." "It's not," Kwame replied too fast. What they did not know was this. Only 1 month ago, Mama Agnes had sold land from her family. The sale gave her more than 2.5 million cedis. She needed no one's help, but something in her heart told her to go. Not because she wanted to, because she needed to see who her son and his wife really were. She packed a small bag, some jewelry, a journal, and a copy of her new will. She was ready. 2 days later, she arrived at their big house in East Legon when AMA opened the door. Her face showed surprise. "Oh, you're here already," Emma said flatly. Mama Agnes smiled. "Yes, good to see you." Emma did not smile back. "Shoes off, please. I just cleaned the floors." Inside, the house was like a show house. Clean, fancy, but cold. No family photos. No photos of Mama Agnes. Kwame gave her a quick hug, but looked nervously at AMA. Amma pointed. "That's your room." No help with her bag. No welcome drink. The room was small. No window, just a thin mattress on the floor. Single light bulb. Mama Agnes joked, "It reminds me of boarding school." AMA said nothing. The next morning at 7 a.m., Mama Agnes went to the kitchen. Emma was there, drinking a green smoothie. "You hungry?" Amma asked. "I could eat," Mama Agnes said. "Well," Amma replied, "first you need to unload the dishwasher, mop the floor, and clean the bathroom. Then you can eat." Mama Agnes blinked. She, who once cooked for ministers and presidents, was now told to scrub floors for breakfast, but she smiled. "Of course. Where's the mop?" And so it began. Each morning before breakfast, mop the floor, wash dishes, scrub the bathroom before lunch, sweep floors, shake out rugs. Before dinner, clean toilets, wipe the kitchen, scrub the bathtub. When visitors came, Amma would say, "She's just helping a bit." Each time Mama Agnes asked Kwame, he would shrug. "Amma runs the house. Ma, just go along." But Mama Agnes was going along. All the way to her lawyer. After this was done, AMA became worse. One day, Mama Agnes coughed while mopping. "Don't get sick again," Amma snapped. "We can't have germs in this house." Another time, Mama Agnes missed a small spot on the microwave. That night, Emma served her cold yam and soup. "This matches your effort today," Amma said smugly. But the final shock came when Mama Agnes caught Amma flipping through her journal. Double quotes, "O. ... I thought it was a recipe book." Amma lied, but that journal was not just a diary. 'Twas a record of everything now. Mama Agnes knew this was not simple pettiness. Did not want a mother-in-law. She wanted a maid, but while Amma thought she was winning, Mama Agnes was building her plan. She began ordering things online: a small hidden camera, a sound recorder. She placed the camera in the hallway. The recorder stayed in her bag. She began to record it all: the tasks, the insults, the denied food, the treatment. Because women like AMA live in the shadows. They abuse when no one sees. But soon, very soon, everything would come to light. And when it did, the shock would not only be AMA's. For days, Mama Agnes kept quiet. She cleaned, scrubbed, and worked, just as Amma wanted. But inside, her mind was sharp, watching, listening, recording each morning. She would set the small hidden camera. The sound recorder was always in her bag. Every word, every insult, every task before meals, all captured. She knew people like AMA. They shine in the dark. But once the light comes, they shrink. Then one day, something shocking happened. It was the 19th day. Mama Agnes was cleaning the oven. Amma had made salmon the night before and told her to scrub it for freshness. As she worked, she heard AMA on the phone in the next room. "Yes, Melissa," AMA was saying. "He will sign the new will next week. Once that is done, we can sell this house. Flip it, do whatever." Mama Agnes froze. Her heart beat faster. Sell this house. Change the will. Then Amma added, "and the life insurance too. Once that's sorted, we'll be free." Now it was clear. Amma was not just controlling. She was planning something bigger to take everything. That night, Mama Agnes could not sleep. Her own son was being used. The house, which she had once paid for secretly, was now a target. But Mama Agnes was no fool. She changed her plan. It was no longer just about showing Amma's bad behavior. It was now about protecting her son, her home, her life's work. 2 days later, on the 21st day, Mama Agnes acted. She cooked a full meal: fried chicken, jollof rice, Kantameyer stew, sweet plantains. When AM and Kwame saw the table full of food, they were surprised. Kwame smiled. "Wow, Ma, you didn't have to." Amma looked suspicious. "What's the occasion?" Mama Agnes smiled sweetly. "Just to say thank you for all your kindness." Amma frowned. She could sense something, but did not know what. Later that night, when they had gone to bed, Mama Agnes sent an email to her lawyer. Attached were the videos, sound recordings, and a message: evidence of elder abuse, control, and planned fraud. Please advise. Agnes. 2 days passed. Then the lawyer called. "Madam Agnes," he said, "you have done well. We can act. But you must come to my office." She agreed. Quietly, she packed her things and left the house that morning without telling anyone. When she reached the lawyer's office, the surprise waiting for her was big. The lawyer had already contacted the police. Not only that, but he had also spoken to a journalist from a local news station. "This story," the lawyer said, "is bigger than we thought. Many old women suffer like this in silence. You can help others too." Mama Agnes agreed. The next morning, Amma was shocked when 2 officers knocked at her door. "Madame Amma," they said, "we need to talk to you." Amma tried to act innocent. "What is this about?" she asked, but then they showed her the evidence: the videos, the sound recordings, the list of chores, the insults, the talk of changing the will. AMA's face changed from proud to pale. This. "This is a mistake," she stammered. But there was no mistake. The proof was clear. Kwame arrived soon after. When he saw the police, his face fell. "What is going on?" he asked. Then Mama Agnes walked in, calm, dignified. She looked at her son. "My child," she said softly, "I did not come here to be a maid. I did not come here to be used. You forgot who I am, but today you will remember." Kwame looked ashamed. The police questioned both of them. Later that week, the story was shown on local news. Elderly woman, abused by in-law, fights back with hidden camera. The headline said, "Soon, neighbors and friends began to talk." Some were shocked. Some praised Mama Agnes for her courage. The community support was strong. The news spread across Accra. Many women called the station saying, "I also face this." Thank you, Mama Agnes. Later, Amma faced serious trouble. The police charged her for elder abuse. The plan to steal the house and the will failed. Kwame, full of guilt, apologized to his mother again and again. "Ma," he said, tears in his eyes, "I did not know." But Mama Agnes only said, "When you are blind, the snake can sleep beside you. I only wanted you to see." In the end, Mama Agnes moved back to her own apartment, not small anymore. With her money, she bought a new, beautiful flat dot. Her lawyer helped her set new papers to protect her assets from anyone trying to cheat her. And the best part? She started speaking at women's groups, telling her story, helping other old women stand up for themselves. Many called her the Lioness of Atabraka. And as she often said now with a smile, old does not mean foolish. Sometimes old means wise. And wise can win.